Well, hello there. It's Monday the 16th of February and I've had a really busy day again because I've been unpacking from the show and putting everything away and reboxing and making sure everything's all right. Now I'm heading back to my friend's business so that I can take some stock back. So there's a camera up here, so don't know whether they'd like me being on the camera, so I'll see you guys when I get up to Tullamarine. I'm at the home of LPG conversions and I do gas conversions on forklifts, but the big part of this little business here is pack off road. So we're putting back together the tie gear stand that we had at the show on the weekend, and Stewie's behind there doing up his nuts. So now he'll have tight nuts on the stand. Say hello to my daily viewer, Stu.
G'day boys.
So that's Stu, and Stu's helped me out a lot, so big thank you to Stu as well. All right, we'll get into this. I just spotted this in the corner. You see a little motorbike here? Little Yammy, 50cc. Awesome. Does that run on gas?
It's on gas.
That's on gas, really? How cool is that? So, advanced fuel technologies, and this one is gas converted. How cool is that? All right, we'll get to the next location. Cheers, boys and girls. Well, this is causing a little delay. I can see up in front there's fire trucks, maybe ambulance, tow truck. So there's an accident of some description and people have been turning around. So I'm actually contemplating the same thing, but it's a long detour because this is really only one way in. You have to go right back out of Werribee on the freeway, then come in another entrance on the freeway. It might be 10 kilometres. And if I move, and they just move that one truck that I can see crossing the road, I don't know whether you guys can see it, I doubt it. Oh, so there's more cars doing U-turns here. Should I or shouldn't I? This is the question. I cost myself an extra 20 minutes by doing a U-turn, or they could move that truck in front and I'll go straight through. Yeah, so I might wait here a couple of minutes. It looks like an accident, definitely an accident. So my day's been going really hard. It's showing 39 degrees and it is really hot out there. I just took the trailer back to my friend Lenny, and I always borrow his trailer. He's been such a sport for me, a great supporter. So I just took his trailer back and we got a cold water out of the fridge in the back of the car because it's stifling hot out there. There's a little breeze coming through. They're worried over the next few days there's going to be fires again. We're really having a season of it this year, unfortunately. Someone asked me to have a look at the Werribee racecourse. So I've got the railway line next to me here on the left hand side, which goes through to Geelong, which we've talked about before. And someone asked about actually having a walk around the racecourse, which I might do that one day. I'm sure if I ask the guys there if I can do a walk, they'll be happy. But it looks like a guy hopping in the truck that's crossing the road, so maybe they'll move. It doesn't really matter too much if I do a U-turn because there's plenty of space here. And just so you've got an idea of where we are at the moment. Now, those of you who are regular on my vlogs, we talked about Bungie's hole of the little lake and the angling club, and when it was raining the other day. The bushland over here on my right, that's where Bungie's hole is. It's in behind these trees. So that's where that little lake and the old swimming pool and the photos I showed you guys. So that's in behind there on my right hand side. So nothing's moving here. I'll wait a couple more minutes because you never know. So I got two videos. There's one dropping tonight, you'll see. So I did two videos last night. The first one obviously was a bit messy because I lost footage. I lost footage of the barbecue and the beautiful meats that Naz put on. So Naz looked after the dinner, and I looked after breakfast. So I did bacon and eggs yesterday morning, and Naz did chicken and a little bit of snake, little snackies with steak pieces and some salad. And we had a couple of beers and happy days. I probably didn't get as much footage as I wanted to for you guys, but yeah, look, it was just such a busy 2 days and extraordinarily warm as well. So the guys hopped in the truck, but it's not moving. So I can see lots of emergency vehicle lights up there. I'm only moving down because people are doing U-turns out and going the long way around. Ah, well, we'll suck and see. Alright, I'll come back to you. Hey guys, I thought I'd pop back down to Bungie's Hole after going past the car accident there before, and I couldn't really talk on the camera because I had someone ring me up at the same time and I couldn't not talk to them. That was important. So I thought I'd come down here because when I was here the other day it was really raining, as you know. So there's some people down there with a dog swimming, so I won't go there quite yet, but I might go across here if I can. Because the other day this was really wet, and I just wanted to show you down here. So what are they doing here? We've got a sign here, Glen Devon Bike Skills Track. So they're going to try and develop something on the island over here, because a lot of kids ride their bikes over there, as I did when I was a kid. And funny enough, the name Glen Devon was the name of my primary school. So when I went to primary school, it was Glen Devon Primary School. So someone had a really smart idea many years ago. They wanted to make this island a picnic area. And you can see the remnants of the concrete track that they tried to do down here. The theory of it was that you would drive your car across here. It kind of hasn't worked, because our poor old river, am I going to get across here without wet feet? This will be fun. But I'm going to give it a go because I want to show you some stuff. Or I'm going to go on, yeah, maybe that, and I'm across. I seem to be crossing a lot of water when I'm with you guys. So this is not original concrete here, but underneath it, it is. So this area here, there's a shopping trolley, good on them. So you might be able to see here, I'm not sure whether we'll see it through the water, but the old concrete edge of the swimming pool that would have been here. And of course that didn't last, and the council, who had the really fantastic idea of making this a picnic area, every time we have a flood on this river, and I've got a couple of videos on floods on my main channel, I might link it to this one, but it was never going to work, unfortunately. But what they have done over here, they've kind of tried to do some things here. Will I go up there? No, I'll go up there. I just want to stay on main tracks because it's a really hot day. Although I've got a nice breeze now. There'll be a lot of snakes about, especially over here. And I mentioned in last week's video, in this area here particularly, there's I won't say a lot of platypus, but there's a healthy family of platypus here. So this is actually an island. So the river goes around this area here, and as you can see, it's a pretty cool playground if you've got a bike. I'll go down this way, I think. If you've got a bike, you can just have fun jumping and all the stuff I loved as a kid. We did heaps of it. So I'm keeping an eye on the grass here, because if the grass moves or a piece of wood moves, it's probably not a piece of wood. So we have a lot of tiger snakes here. I've mentioned this in other vlogs. So tiger snakes around here are super common, and I think tiger snake's the third venomous Third venomous snake in the world. So yeah, you don't want to get caught up in that one. I'll go over here, because there used to be like a little, I won't say bridge, but like a little weir that you could walk across. We used to come down here. This was a fun area to come down. There's a little waterfall there. Yeah, this is it. This is it. Although it's water's covering, I won't go out there. But you see it's got like a little weir there. When the water's down a little bit lower, you could walk across that. A few of us have got TRX remote control cars. They're a four-wheel drive remote control car. And we've taken our cars across there. Over in the back there, I can see a house. So they're backing right onto the river, which is really nice. A little waterfall there. I'm going to go up here. I don't know whether I want to go on the tracks less travel, because I'm probably not wearing the most the most idyllic shoes for this type of thing. It is what it is. It's kind of funny, like at my age now, there's a bird there being really destroyed. I don't know what happened there. At my age, when I was a kid, there'd be nothing for me to be down here jumping rocks. You wouldn't even think of a snake. And I think life skills gets in your mind as you get older. And you think, all the stuff I did as a kid was probably really dangerous. Really fun, because that's what it's about. It's that adrenaline. Oh, I can see a family. Oh, I don't know whether I'll pick that up on the camera, but there's a family of water hens. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that. I can see them. They're really blending into the background. But you've got mum and dad, and there's maybe 5 little chicks just going down the river there. Yeah, there they go, swimming off. How many babies they got? I can't see the babies now, but they'll be following, no doubt. But the river, like this is 5 minutes from my house, literally 5 minutes. And it's central Werribee, like we're at Bungie's Hole and the swimming pool and that stuff I showed you the other day. It's literally at the end of the main street of Werribee. So this resource is really close. The heat has dropped down. This is really nice. I'll look at my phone and see what time it is. So it's 6 o'clock. So the temperature's really settled down now, which is good. The river looks healthy. Look at the grass I'm going to walk through. Oh, I'm a dumb. Yes. Hey Joe Blake, don't eat me. I know basic first aid. I'll be alright. But my basic first aid, I got nothing with me. So I don't have a snake bite kit. I don't have a compression bandage. I don't have anything. I'm not going to go any further than this because it's nowhere else to go. But a pretty bit of the river there. So this is where it joins. So this is the end of the island as we know it. But the water is really clear and it looks nice, and it's got this little run going through it, both sides. Unless that family's downstream, I can see them again, unless it's another one. I'm not going to get to them in this grass, no way, but I can see them. They're probably going, Uncle Trev, why are you following us? We don't want to be hurt. Yeah, I'm not going to hurt you. That's not my thing. Not my thing. So I'm watching carefully on the ground. Generally speaking, I'm a bigger guy, so I think the thumping and banging of my feet, a snake will be going, I'm out of here. The snakes are generally not aggressive unless you put it on them, unless you do something to put them under threat. So I'm going back on my same track. I'm going to turn right here somewhere and I'll go back over to Bungie's Hole. And a big shout out to Hans. Hope you're well, buddy, over there in the Netherlands. I'll come around to I'll go back this way, I think. So you can see how the track's defined just in front of me here. The kids will be screaming around here, sliding. A lot of bike tracks. It feels like from the last time I was down here, which is probably 8 or 9 years since I've walked over here, there's less tracks. It seems less used. Maybe kids are playing games on their phones and looking at their phones and not actually getting out on their bikes anymore like we did as kids, because it was super awesome fun. I should walk down here more often. It's kind of cool. Probably with better shoes. The track's quite easy to see here. I've been walking in shade for the last 5 or 6 minutes, and now I'm out in the sun, as you can see. I can definitely feel the heat. I'll go down this way. I should have brought my drone down, and then I could have did a picture of the island, give you an idea of where I am at and what I'm doing. I don't think I got it in the car. So I'll go down this way. Feels nice. So you imagine when the river's in flood, this whole island would be covered over with water completely. I drove past the swimming pool because the swimming pool's also in this park, and I saw it's really, really busy. So there's been a bit of controversy here in town because the opening hours of the Werribee pool have been really restricted to when it's hot. And I'm going to go out at this point. Look at this tree, look at that branch. So the community haven't been happy with the opening hours of the pool because it's closing when it's still super hot like it is at the moment. But it was open when I went past. So there's people with their dogs over there, putting their dogs in. I've got a whole heap of water hen here, what we call water hens. They've probably got a scientific name. Got a whole bunch of water hens. If you look around the edges here, there's a possible chance that you'd see a platypus here. Whether or not you'd pick it up, they're more in the rivery parts. But you can see here it's really calm and nice. People are out with their dogs. You can see the angling club. And this here would be the entrance to where that pool is that I semi-started the vlog with, because I've already done a little bit today. But it looks clean, the river looks clean. The accident was up there when I went past earlier, so literally directly across from me. Pretty cool. So I'm down where the old swimming pool was, and what I showed you the other day with the foundations of the old diving board. What's your dog's name?
Billy.
Billy? This is Billy, and he's chasing a frisbee, which is a female, Millie.
Billy with a B.
Oh, Billy with a B.
Female, healthy.
Hello. How you going? You're a superstar. Hello. Oh, am I going to get a throw, am I? Thank you. Here you go. Go. That was a privilege, I think, because she doesn't know me.
No, she likes people though.
Yeah, it's really cool.
If you were a dog, she'd ignore you, but as soon as there's people around, she tries to make friends.
Nice. I saw the gate open at the bowling club, so where you see the trees in the background, that's where I was a few minutes ago, but I thought I'd just quickly show you. They call this the hive, and I'm not sure that they're open. I'd like to go inside one day. Oh, maybe I can. I think there's people in there. I'll check. I'll use my old last name, see how I go. The guys were kind enough to let me in. There's a lot of old Werribee names here, and my mum was a Hosking, so my grandfather was Gilbert Hosking. And you can see there, G Hosking. So he was a pretty good bowls champion. But when you move across, and I'm not sure Uncle Jack will be probably later, but my mum's brother, who was Jack Hosking, look, it's a Carter. That would have been Wally Carter. We're going to talk about the chook farms shortly. So Wally Carter, you can see there. This is a good segue. I'll try and do the video today, not today, but in the next week or so on the chook farm, because I think that's a really cool part of our history. But you can see there the Carter name, which was big in Werribee in its day because they're also on the local council as well. Both brothers, James and Wally. I can see McClure's up there. Lots of names, lots and lots of names. I saw my grandfather's name again over there a minute ago too. Just here. Just here, I think I've got it in screen, yes. And there was another one up here. So these were presidents and secretaries. And then we're coming in 1973, 74. There's Jack Hosking, that's my mum's brother. See the name Tepper, old names of Werribee. So I just thought I'd show you a little bit of this because this is, I guess, my daily vlog with these videos can be something that my daughters can either use or not use as part of our history. But there was a lot of history down here at the Werribee Bowling Club. I just spotted something on this one which I've never seen before. This is the Ladies Bowling Club, 1951 to 52. And I just spotted my nana's name. So I just spotted M. Hosking. Now M. Hosking is Mildred Hosking. That's my grandma, Mildred Hosking. I can see a Mrs. G. Hosking up there as well. Now, I haven't been able to figure that one out just as I'm looking. G. Hosking. Oh, I need to ask someone because I'm not sure whether how that's connected because I don't know a G. Hosking. So it wouldn't be my mum. She was Audrey. That's an interesting thing. Really interesting thing. I've got to figure out a couple of things. I'm going to ask the guys if any of them only got the history because I can see this is the C. Hosking Memorial handicap singles winner. Now, I'm not sure of a C. Hosking, so whether that's meant to be a G, I'll ask the guys in a minute, but I can see my Uncle Jack's name on here a few times. This is probably boring for most of you guys, but it's kind of nice to be able to document this sort of stuff on YouTube. All right, well, I'm going to call it. A lot of revelations come out of that. I'm going to give one of my cousins a call now and see if I can get a little bit of information on that because some of the things on the board they've gone, I don't know that, and I don't know that person. So, but lovely to see my nana on there, obviously my grandpa, my uncle, and they all played on these greens. I shouldn't call them courses, they're greens. It's lawn bowls. So anyway, as Adam the Woo would say, the vlog is over. This might be a long one. Sorry guys. Have a ripper night. I'll see you tomorrow. Uru.